Let's go! I have no idea where Tommy G is.
None of us know where Tommy is.
What
And
is-
me and Bill just talked to him like within the hour.
Yeah,
So who knows?
I have no idea.
We just don't know.
Called me at like 20 after 1, and I told him I called him right back. Called him back 2 minutes later, and he didn't answer.
I think he just retweeted the Stay Cashin thing. So.
No, that comes up when Hoffman goes live, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, let's get through this without him. Fuck it. What are we gonna do? So I guess let's talk about the thing that happened last night with the Knicks, Hoff.
Yeah, Uncle Danny was going nuts.
Yeah. So supposedly DiVincenzo was yelling at Thibodeau, not at Brunson's dad.
Yeah.
And Brunson's dad, I guess he's like an assistant or something on the team.
Yes.
But DiVincenzo was Brunson's best man at his wedding. So the whole thing is fucking weird.
Listen,
I mean,
shit. Okay.
And then Brunson's got to like check his dad. Like, calm down, dad. Like, what are you doing? And DiVincenzo's a little sore about leaving, his fucking team and shit. I get it. But that was just stupid. The whole thing was stupid.
It's stupid. It doesn't matter. It's preseason. It's not. It's just a story for today because there's nothing to talk about.
No, we got 9 days left till the Knicks whoop up on the Celtics. Game 1.
Yeah, the Knicks look great. I don't give a shit. DiVincenzo can yell at the bench all he wants. I don't care. I'm past that. There's bigger fish to fry.
Exactly.
Uncle Danny's crying. He's sending every tweet that's coming through on it. I'm like, Uncle Danny, come on.
Exactly. Like, serious. Come on, dude.
Like, we got fucking Carl Towns and fucking Brunson and Bridges and OG and all these guys. We don't care about DiVincenzo. Come
on. So Hutchinson got hurt. What's up, Zab?
What's going on? Yeah, that Hutchinson injury is pretty bad. He had fractured tib fib. So.
Done for the year. Big loss for them.
I knew he was done as soon as he went down, too. It's sad.
They're coming off that monster win against the shitty Cowboys. And, it's crazy. Like, now, they're going to try to get someone. I mean, Adam Schefter said this morning that, it's probably going to, you're not going to get any of those, top guys. Like, you're not going to get Myles Garrett. You're not going to get, what's his name from the Raiders?
No, none of those guys are going to.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, or they just run with the team that they got because their offense is awesome.
They could do that. Someone Reddick's so angry at the Jets that maybe they try and trade for him.
Well, he's got a whole bunch of other shit going on. I
can't imagine them trying to trade and sign him with all the contracts they have coming up.
Supposedly, he went into business with some guy and owed him money and sent 12 dudes to the guy's house, all dressed in black with gloves to intimidate him.
Yeah, Scott Reddick sounds like he's got a lot going on.
Yeah. He's got
his agents just fired him too.
His agents got rid of him. Yep, he's got a lot of shit going on. I don't think if I'm the Jets or any other team, you want anything to do with that guy.
And listen, guys, we all know that all these guys are gambling. Who knows how much? He's definitely gambling. He probably has a massive gambling problem.
No, he's probably just smart enough to use a friend or his wife or something else. So.
Well, listen, I don't know what the investment deal was, but he owes someone $100,000 or whatever. Didn't pay. Sent a whole bunch of guys to the guy's house to intimidate him. Cops were called. So who knows? I wouldn't want anything to do with that guy. So that's
all right. Hold on, time out. See, this is not the problem. Okay, first of all, Parsons is not the problem. The problem is you don't have someone besides Parsons. You need a big, girthy motherfucker like fucking Jalen Carter or fucking Sewell or whoever the fuck guy is on the line. It's like one of those motherfuckers. Parsons is great, but if you don't have someone that's with girth next to him, You're going to run right up the fucking middle like everyone does, and they fucking gouge the Cowboys.
Well, I mean, look at TJ Watt, right? He's got Alex Highsmith on the other side. Granted, he's a little bit, I think he's injured right now. You got Hayward in the middle. So you can't just double team Watt the whole game because one of the other guys is going to get through and land the sack. When they start focusing all on Watt, Highsmith, Herbig, whoever's on the other side gets through and gets a sack. So, yeah, that's the key. I mean, a lot of teams did it. Giants did it with Thibodeau, bringing in Brian Burns. Burns, and they have Dexter Lawrence. Those guys have been killing it. The Raiders did it. They were running Wilkinson. Granted, he's injured right now. So, yeah, a lot of teams are doing it. They're beefing up that D-line, and it's paying off. So,
yeah, and the Cowboys are, and it's crushing them.
Well, a lot of good games yesterday. So let's just go over a few of the.
Wait, hold on. First of all, Bill, we got to talk first. Tua's going to play again, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, he was always going to play. When is the question?
Well, he can't practice until the 23rd, so probably 2 weeks after that, I would assume.
I mean, their
season might be over between week 8 and week 10. So,
I mean, what are they now? They have one win, right? Two wins. They're 2-3. I mean, they got to win like at least one of these next games. They play the Colts next, and then the Cardinals, and then they have the Bills. Bills, Rams, Raiders, Patriots, Packers. I mean, it doesn't get easy. So they have to split those next two, Colts, Cardinals for him. You know, if they're 3-4 or whatever, you know, it's not that bad for him to come back. So hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he's okay. I like Tua. The team needs him. They're shitty without him.
No.
Tyreek Hill's nothing without him. The running game, they're the whole team. Nobody didn't put up any stats. It's fucking ridiculous. So let's go to the games that were this weekend. Bears, Jags. That was the morning game. Pretty much wasn't even close.
Trevor Lawrence is terrible now. He's like
that team is just bad.
Yeah, but like Lawrence is even close to like he's throwing balls like 5 yards short. He hit the guy, the Bears defender in the back. It was like the linebacker running downfield with his arms in the air, like he didn't know where he was going. And Lawrence hit him in the back. Like it's crazy.
I totally forgot Evan Ingram was coming back.
And
I did Brian Thomas again instead. But that's his favorite target. I mean, you got to every week Evan Ingram is in, you have to bet him.
Yeah.
Do they stay in Zab? Do you know if they stay? Do they stay in London for the 2 weeks, or do they come back?
They stay.
Yeah, no, they stay there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Bears, Caleb Williams looked good. You know, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, ran. He looked good. What are they 4-2 now?
Yeah, I'll be more interested to see when they get in this tough part of their schedule they have coming up. See, they haven't really faced a tough team yet with a good defense. So,
I'm with you on that.
They got a couple weeks till they face somebody. So I'll be interested to see.
Yeah, definitely on that one. That's really it for that game. It was early in the morning. It is what it is. Bears stats, shit like that. Texans Patriots was a fucking spanking. I mean, Patriots is just they have no offense.
What do you think of Drake May? Did you think Drake May was good?
I really didn't even see much of that game, so I really don't know. I don't know how he really played. That game wasn't on my radar. I didn't bet the Texans. I didn't really have anything. CJ Stroud didn't throw for a lot of yards, but he had 3 touchdowns. Drake May had 2 picks, I think, right? So, I mean, but he did throw for a couple touchdowns, right?
He had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them were pretty late. So, garbage time touchdowns.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Can't really do. Texans look good. I didn't think they were going to be that good again this year, but they look good. Stroud looks good. I think they're 5-1 or something? 4-1?
Yeah, they lost to the Texans or to the Vikings.
Yep. Yeah. So, they're good. They're on a roll. Can't stop it. What else other game to start out? The Ravens and Commanders, the game everybody wanted to go see. And everything like that. The Ravens are just too good. The Ravens are just too good and it's not even just the Ravens. Henry is a fucking beast.
They might be the best team in football, honestly. Like they're if they can run like they're running, it's hard to beat them.
There's a reason why he was minus 290 to score a touchdown yesterday. I mean, he's a beast. I think him and David Montgomery right now are the two best running backs in football.
Yeah.
I mean, without CMC playing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they're the most reliable for sure.
David Montgomery scored eight in a row. 8 games in a row, he scored a touchdown. That one run for his first touchdown, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
You see him do the Disney celebration too, Bill?
Yeah. He's awesome. I love him. He's one of my favorite players. And he got a contract, too. Already got a contract extension.
That's a great backfield. That's a great backfield, too.
Yeah, they're smart the way they use him, too. They just split half-half.
I mean, that'll be if they continue on this trajectory and we possibly see Lions, Ravens in Super Bowl. That's going to be a fun Super Bowl. So
yeah, I would love to see Henry and him Montgomery both battle.
Both good offenses. They're multi-dimensional. I mean, Zay Flowers. We were on Zay Flowers. He came out and killed it. He had a huge game.
Washington. I mean, they didn't have any running game. There was no running game yesterday at all. With Robinson out,
Thomas,
Robinson was out. Yeah, if he played, it would have been a different story.
Robinson out. They had nobody. Eckler's not really much of a runner anymore. He's a pass catching back, special team, shit like that. Everyone was expecting him to go nuts yesterday. He didn't. I think he had like 9 or 10 carries and he didn't do shit. So, yeah. I mean, bro, even if Dallas got Henry, it wouldn't
matter.
I mean,
Henry went to the right spot.
Maybe at the beginning of the year, I'm like, oh, they should have got him. They should have got him.
Henry's exactly where he needs to be right now. He's in perfect
spot. Dallas, how do you have a team with no running game? 0.
I mean, that's what they were known for how many years when Zeke
forever. That's what they
forever. Going back to when I was young, forever.
Nope.
I mean, they can't run the ball for shit.
No.
It sets in, and you can push out. You don't even have to stack the box. You could just leave 3 or 4 guys. Everybody else, everybody back, and they can't pass. Dallas is in big trouble. They fucking stink. Giants stink too. Awful.
I keep saying Dallas is going to make a move at the trade deadline, go get somebody, but I think they need multiple pieces.
Yeah, they need a lot of pieces. They need help.
They need a line. They need, they need a weapon. But I just don't see it.
So. Exactly. They're done, bro. I mean, they were dominant at home last year, and now they can't win a game. Like they just have 0 running game. 0. Every team knows that they're not going to run the ball on them because they can't. And it was a disgusting game yesterday. Detroit was just doing everything that they wanted. They were doing trick plays. They had linemen lined up out fucking wide receivers and shit. They were fucking doing anything that they wanted. And they fucking shit right on Jerry Jones, on your shitty team. What a disgrace.
It was Jerry's birthday yesterday, too.
And then it was Stephen A. Smith's birthday today.
Oh, he was going nuts today.
He was going nuts. Still no Molly. I don't know what happened to Molly. I don't know where she is.
Bill, in the chat, a guy posted Derrick Henry plus 6,000 for MVP.
I mean, it's hard for anybody but a quarterback to win MVP.
Yeah, I agree. But
we saw it last year. We saw it last year with CMC when he was dominating the league.
Yeah.
And still, he wasn't even in like the top 5.
Yeah, he was doing like triple to what Henry's doing right now.
He was dominant. Yeah, he was doing more than Henry because he was receiving. Yeah. He had the receiving yards too and the touchdowns. He was doing more than anything Henry's doing now. You're just not going to give it to a guy. They're going to give it to a quarterback, And Mahomes, I think we looked last night. He was plus 300. Mahomes. So. It's a quarterback award, which is stupid. It's just like baseball, most valuable player. That's not the award. You should give it to the best player because, Ohtani wasn't the most valuable on his team.
No.
I mean, they would have made the playoffs without him. They made the playoffs without him before. He's great. He's the best player, but he's not the most valuable. That should have gone to Lindor. So I don't know. That's just, the awards are stupid. They should change them. Maybe one day they will. What other games did you guys have money on, or did you look at, or any of the game that was good for you?
That Buccaneers Saints game, that was explosive. Just no defense in that match. Both teams were just doing whatever they wanted in that game.
Baker Mayfield looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
at times, and then he looks like shit.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's either like he's on, hits everything he wants to hit, does whatever he wants, or he just, what was it against week 3 versus Denver? He just came out and completely shit the bed and looked like crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know why. What happened with Evans yesterday?
He always gets locked up by Lattimore. I kind of said in my breakdown in the Google Doc, he always gets him and Lattimore just go at it, and it's almost more of a fight out there on the field versus him actually going for the ball. So, I could have seen him score a touchdown, but he never puts up yards.
There are people on Twitter saying he walked off or like he quit or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, he probably got mad that Godwin went over 125 and he didn't do much of anything. So,
I mean, these receivers are insane this year.
Oh, yeah.
They always want more money. They're crying every time they don't get the ball. I mean, what the fuck? But, yeah, that Tampa Bay game, that was I told you guys on here Thursday and Friday, it was my lock. I love them. I thought they were going to kill the Saints, especially with Rattler in. Saints didn't stand a chance. They did come back at one point, and then Tampa Bay just ran away with it.
They scored all their points in the second quarter, the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Rattler's rushing yards, so I liked that. Did pretty shitty during the day yesterday, especially early, and then came back at night with some wins and a lot of live bets too. 3 rushing props I hit. Will Levis, Daniel Jones, and then Rattler, which was my favorite bet. And then Will Levis interception again. Like, they keep putting this at 120, and he throws one every single week.
Yep.
I mean, it's free money.
Yeah.
If you've been betting it every week, I think I started in like week 2 or 3. I think week 3 I started betting it. Now I'm just playing with money. Like, every time I bet it, it's free money because I won the last 3 weeks. That's crazy. Every week, it's just like he throws one, it's free money. And then it brings me to Daniel Jones last night. I mean, the Bengals, I don't think the Bengals really deserve to win that game. I don't think either team deserved to win the game. The Giants played like shit. They couldn't make field goals. They were going from their own 30-something yard line a couple times. And then the Bengals, they don't look good at all. That offense doesn't look good. They played the Giants. They couldn't do anything. If Burrow didn't get that first run for like fucking 50 yards in the beginning of that game, it was 0-0, would have been 0-0 at half. You know? And then they broke a run at the end. But that team's not good. I don't care. Tommy says, oh, we're going to go here. They're not good. The Bengals aren't good.
Yeah, they don't look good right now.
No.
They don't look as good as they don't look as good as like the Ravens or like the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was just happy that frosted tipped fairy got put on his ass. Welcome to Jersey, little frosted haired moron. Any other games that you guys saw that you liked? Falcons played pretty well against a shitty Panthers team.
Yeah.
Bijan got in a couple times. Chuba didn't get in. He would have cashed my parlay that I had with Montgomery and Bijan, but he didn't get in. That sucked. And then my other parlay, Kamara, Montgomery, and then Saquon did nothing. The Eagles are bad. Yeah. They're a bad football team. And then what the fuck is going on with the coach? yelling at the fans and shit.
Yeah, I saw that when he's
They're
going
out of
out.
control, the
I
Eagles.
guess they were booing them at one point in the game.
Yeah, because I guess at halftime they were saying fire him. You
Yeah.
know? And then at the end of the game, he went and yelled at the fans. Like, you were home. Like, what? That team's just not good.
And you barely beat the Browns.
Yeah, exactly. And the Browns are shit.
Yeah.
You know? Wow, it's a lot of different weird parody going on in the NFL. I think that's really all the games that I really had. Packers look good. Again, Love looked great. Again, they played the Cardinals, so who knows? And
Do you
really,
want a couple injuries that we have to watch out for?
Go ahead.
A couple injuries. Marvin Harrison Jr. got a concussion.
There was a lot of injuries yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit some of the bigger ones, but he got a concussion. That's going to be something you're going to have to watch for. I'll be shocked if he plays next week. Those seem like a 2 week, this game and next game injury because Neighbors is still out, and I think he'll play next week, but I don't know for sure.
He was partying at a concert, so.
Oh, nice. Ford for the Browns, he has a hamstring injury, and they're getting Nick Chubb back probably next week. So Ford's going to be pretty much done after this week because they're just going to roll Chubb, and then I wouldn't be shocked if they try and trade him before the deadline if he looks good after 2 weeks. So Surtain got a concussion. That's going to hurt the Broncos. We talked about Hutchinson. Devontae Wicks, he popped up with a shoulder injury, so he'll be questionable heading into next week. Dubs looked really good when he came in and pretty much took over for Wicks. He scored. ETN popped up with a hamstring. Tank Bigsby seems like the one there now. He's getting a lot of the first down runs. I think ETN's going to eventually slide into that third down passing role, pass protection, and you're mainly going to see all Tank Bigsby. And then Olave also popped up with concussion, so he's probably out next week too.
He hasn't done shit all season. I mean, that's crazy. And then he gets hurt. So,
I think he's had one good game, so
yeah. And the Colts got a win yesterday with Flacco. I didn't really think Flacco played amazing.
no, I don't either.
But they got the win, right? So we'll see what happens over there. Flacco's going to be benched as soon as Richardson's ready.
Yeah.
Which was weird because I thought Richardson was going to play all the way up until the morning, and then they pulled all the props, and then he ended up not playing.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. So they acted like he was playing late Saturday night. Even Friday when we talked on the roundtable, I said he was going to, I thought he was going to play based on everything I was reading. So I don't know if something popped up in pregame warm up that he just said he wasn't, something didn't feel right. But yeah.
And then like Pittman too, right? Like, wasn't he supposed to be out?
Yeah, he was supposed to go on IR. They talked to him, and they basically said he has a real bad back injury, likely to go on IR. And then the next day he practiced in full and said he was no issues. I'm back. So
weird. So strange.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things going on in that Colts organization with injury reporting and so.
Yep. Let's go to the game tonight. What are you guys looking at for the game? Anybody first of all, who's out, who's in? For
the Bills, Ed Oliver's out tonight. But they are likely to get, it sounds like Khalil Shakir, James Cook, and Teron Johnson, their slot cornerback, are all going to be back. They're all questionable, but it looks like they're going to play tonight. So that's three big additions back to that Bills offense and defense. For the Bills, Mosley and Conklin, or for the Jets, Mosley and Conklin look like they're back also tonight. So they were limited all week. So I'm going to guess both of those are back in. So other than that, Jets are not pretty healthy. So
I like the Jets a lot in this game.
Yeah.
I think coming off, getting rid of Saleh, getting them out of there. New coach, team always plays better. They're at home. The spread, Hoffman, last night when we were on the phone before we went on, when I was looking on DraftKings, it was +4 for the Jets on DraftKings, and now it's +1.5. So people are this is in like 12 hours.
Yeah.
The fucking when people were pounding the Jets. That +4 was a great fucking line last night. Last night, DraftKings +4. Now it's +1.5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like the Jets to win outright. Like I said, no Salah. I like the Jets. For prop wise, I don't really know.
Dude, I don't know either because it's
so.
I got one I like. I think you're gonna like it too, Bill.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 rushing yards. Bills are giving up the third most rushing yards to the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, so last week, he had a bit of a knee injury, he said, and I guess that was the reason he didn't run, which he had so many opportunities to run, and then he's been running before. I mean, anytime a prop is that low, I love it for a quarterback.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. He just like in yesterday too, when I was saying Kirk Cousins under, that was another quarterback rushing prop I hit under a half a yard. He just doesn't run. He can't move. He can't move at all. It's insane. I think over the weekend, me and Russ Miller were talking in the chat. He liked under 1.5 attempts. I liked the under half a yard. And the only reason I liked it more is because of the kneel downs, especially, with Cousins at the end. He's had like 4 rushing attempts from the kneel downs before. So if it came to that opportunity against shitty Carolina, that's what I didn't like. So I took the under on yards. He had negative yards for the game. So it ended up being a good bet. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers, if his knee is fine, he didn't really say anything about it on McAfee this week. So I'm assuming he's better. I do like that a lot. But other than that, in this game, I mean, it's not a great prop game. And as we saw last night, these island games, there's not a lot of scoring. I mean, I could see this game tonight being really low scoring. Maybe a halftime draw, something like that. But other than that, I mean, what can you do? I'm on the Jets. I like the Aaron Rodgers rushing play. Josh Allen 34.5 rushing, maybe. I wouldn't touch Breece Hall at 59.5. I mean, he hasn't gotten yards at all.
The Bills are getting beat by the run, so I actually do like that yard. I like Breece tonight a lot. I think Albert comes out and tries to establish not only the run, but going back to those top tier players. I think Rodgers is going to be slinging the ball. I think Garrett Wilson is going to be heavily targeted. Alan Lazard has hit his yardage prop every home game so far this year. I think he's
the one I do like. I do like Lazard.
Yeah.
I was looking at it before. I think it was 34.5, 35.
Yeah, that sounds right off the top of my head.
So I like him. I think his receptions were up on DraftKings. They were 3.5, if I remember. I don't love the 3.5 as much as I love the yards because you can catch one. But I do like that, and I can't bet Breece Hall just because he's been so bad.
So I have the same game parlay I put together.
Yeah, I get the watch.
I halted those guys down.
Yeah.
I'll probably look that direction. Outright, I like Lazard outright, the 34.5, and then the rushing prop we talked about with Rodgers. So,
I'm on. Like I said, I love that rushing prop. That's an awesome bet. And I'm on the Jets. I think the Jets win this game. I like the Jets a lot. I'm going to take the money line on the Jets. Get the plus money. I wouldn't be surprised if by game time they're not even like DraftKings right now. They're plus 102. FanDuel. Let me see what are they on.
But it's you all New York parlay today, Bill.
Yeah, maybe. FanDuel, they're actually minus now. Minus 102. So there you go. I was going to say, I bet you by game time they're minus money, and they're already minus on FanDuel. Yeah, so that's not bad. So if you take, let's see, if you take the Jets, you take
the
Mets and the Yankees on
and the Rangers. Go to hockey.
All right, let's see.
But the Islanders too, if you want.
Well, I mean, they are in New York.
They are. You put them in there.
There's hockey going on right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston, I think.
Yeah. Bruins, Panthers. Panthers are up 4-2. Devils are winning 2-0. The Kings are up 4-3. Let's see. Rangers. That comes out to those four comes out to 928. And if you add the Islanders, which I don't really love the Islanders, 23-27. So I'm going to take the Islanders off.
Yeah.
Jets, Mets, Yankees, Rangers plus 928 on DraftKings.
I like it.
I like that. I will be playing that today. I think the Mets come back. I think the Mets made a big mistake. And was there anything else in football for the game tonight? Do you guys like?
No, that's about it.
No.
That's for right now. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Zab. I think the bigger name guys are gonna get involved, but like, what are they gonna do? Like, you know.
Yeah.
One more play in that. I do like both teams to score a rushing touchdown. So I'll be betting that also. It's usually around plus money. Let me see if I can find it real
I
fast.
could see Rodgers scoring a rushing touchdown tonight, just to like shove it up everyone's ass.
Plus 110. Both teams to score a rushing touchdown plus 110. I do.
He does that like boot like twice or three times a year where he just takes it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Could see that tonight.
I'm on it. So yeah, that's it for football. Baseball, since we were just talking about it. Actually, you know what? Let's go to hockey real fast because the game is over. Does anybody have any hockey plays that they love? I like the Rangers tonight.
Yeah.
Uncle Danny's been saying take the Rangers overs. 6.5 is a lot. If you want to take it over 6, bump it down a little bit, or 5.5 and put it in a parlay or something. I don't hate that. But they've been letting up goals and scoring goals. So I don't hate that either. But I will be on the Rangers. And those are the only 3 games that are opened. Rangers, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Canadians, and Islanders, Colorado. Anybody else? Ottawa just tied that game up, so it's 4-4. That game's going to the moon. Jesus. So
I'll be looking at the maybe a shot parlay and that Pens, Montreal. Both teams have been giving up a ton of shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to look into that game and maybe Caulfield and see what else I can dig up to that matchup. So
all right, awesome. Sign up, guys, and you can get in on that parlay. So let's go to baseball. I like the Mets again tonight. I liked them yesterday, but they got killed. I didn't like the Senga start. I told you on the show that I didn't want. They were leaning to start Senga. They shouldn't have done that. You should have gone with Minaya. Should have gone with their ace. It was a bad move. He didn't look good. And they got spanked. That's what it was. It was over in the beginning. So first inning, the game was basically over. He didn't look good. Pitching issues. Got to bring in your bullpen. So stupid. The Mets really dropped the ball on that one. But I do like the Mets today. Minaya, they got their best pitcher on the mound tonight or this afternoon. 4:00 start. Mets plus 120. It's already in our parlay, the New York parlay. And obviously, I'm on the Yankees. Alex Cobb, I think the Yankees crush him tonight. Rodon. Don't love Rodon today because he's been hit. So maybe the over 7.5, but I think both teams hit tonight in that game. I'm on the Yankees, and I like the over in that. Anybody else like anything different?
I just hope Rodon doesn't go absolutely wild after every K. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a little nutty. He's a little nuts. What is this K prop today? Let's see, 5.5. I don't love it. But he could get it. I mean, I don't think Cleveland strikes out a bunch either. I think they were one of the least teams. And I think they still are. Let me just double check. I think they were 3 and 4. Yeah, they're the 4th. They strike out 4th least in baseball. So, yeah, I don't love this game up tonight on that. But I'm on the Yankees. I'm on the Mets. Anything else you guys like in baseball?
No. Just like
all right. I'll be having a hit. I'll be doing a hit parlay too again tonight. Missed a hit parlay by 1 yesterday. Hernandez needed him to get a hit, and last at bat he didn't do it. Struck out. So I'll have another hit parlay. But like I said, we are on the all New York parlay. Like Hoffman said, Jets, Mets, Yankees, Rangers. Let's go. Plus 9 something. Was it 928 on DraftKings? So we're on that. What else?
Total bases.
What happened?
Might take Judge's total bases.
Yeah, you think he hit tonight?
Yeah.
He did have that hit in the gap, but there was no one on. I don't know what's going on with Judge. I don't know. I have no idea. But Yankees did make a couple moves. Bird. They sent down. Who did they bring up today? They brought up 2 people. Let's see. They made some roster moves today. 2 people went down. All right, so yeah, Stroman came up, and so he's on the roster now. And Rizzo replaced Rice. So those are the 2 moves. Rizzo's back with the broken hand. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's it. Is there a lineups out yet for the game?
I don't think so. The Mets play at 4. Hold on.
Yeah, Mets lineups are out. Ryan Brazier is pitching for the Dodgers.
There's no Yankee lineup out yet.
They're going with a bullpen game today. That's another reason why I like the Mets. Yep. Let's see. And it looks like some of the Dodgers hit Manaea pretty well. Betts, 10 for 13, 3 home runs. Freeman, 5 for 17, home run. And Will Smith is 9 for 18. So we'll see how that goes today. It's going to be interesting. Yankee game, yeah, they don't put out their lineup until later. So we'll see how it goes. But I think the Yankees just work Alex Cobb. I think I don't even know how long he'll be in there. I think that they kill him. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing else, right? College football was up and down over the weekend. Some Tommy's had some good bets. Some of them didn't. Tennessee ended up pulling out that game. I had them in a parlay. Other than that, I didn't really. I'm not a big college football guy. I bet whatever Tommy says, and then I go from there.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys, for today? We can get out of here early. We don't have to hear Tommy's mouth talk about everything he's great at.
Shortest show ever.
Yeah, it's awesome. In and out. 2:48. We get to go fucking enjoy the rest of our days, and we got an hour until the Mets game.
Yep.
Well, that's it. Hoff, final words.
Let's go New York tonight. All New York. Let's win.
Let's go. Zab.
I was up looking through first quarter props all night while I was at work. So I'm going to be tossing something out tonight here. So keep an eye out for it.
Guys, sign up. Sign up. We had the people who won the contest the other day, so they're in too. Sign up now. It's cheap. I think Tommy has that offer still going on for, it's cheap to sign up. Get in now. There's a lot of shit going on. We got all these sports going on. And basketball starts in 9 days. I can't fucking wait. I'm going to be putting out first basket props again. Me and Hoffman are going to be killing basketball. I can't wait to do some parlays and everything. And I can't wait to watch the Knicks. They're going to be so exciting. And then Uncle Daniel will be going nuts about them. So, all right. For Hoffman, myself, and Zab, nobody else today. Just us 3. We handled it. We got in, we got out, and now we're going to go watch the Mets. That's it. We'll see you tonight. Let's go!